If you're looking to move to the South Bay or are contemplating which part of California or the LA area to move to, look no further than the South Bay. With stunning sandy beaches, iconic piers, breathtaking views, laid-back vibes, and very friendly locals, the South Bay is an incredible place to live. From Manhattan Beach all the way down to the Palos Verdes Peninsula, this area has everything you could hope for. Award-winning schools, perfect weather, a lively culinary scene, and a vibrant community with tons to do. So in today's video, I'm going to go over the top South Bay cities, and I'm getting started right now. What's up, everybody? This is Shira Adatto, and here on this channel, I cover what it's like to live, eat, work, play in the South Bay and beach cities of Los Angeles. So make sure you hit that red subscribe button below if you want to stay in the know. Every week, I have people reaching out to me who are watching these videos and relocating here and want to get their questions answered, and I absolutely love it. So if you're thinking of moving anywhere in the Los Angeles area, make sure you reach out. So let's dive into an overview of the South Bay and the highlights of all the different cities that make up the South Bay. The South Bay gets its name because it's the southern tip of the Santa Monica Bay on the west side of Los Angeles. It's an ideal location for buyers seeking that classic California surf town, away from the hustle and bustle of LA, but not as far as Orange County beach towns such as Newport Beach or Huntington Beach, so still within commuting distance. People move here because they love the year-round, moderate climate, highly rated public schools, and a close-knit community. It's also home to a lot of leading aerospace and technology firms and nearby Silicon Beach. The South Bay cities include a lot of cities, starting with Carson, El Segundo, Gardena, Hawthorne, Hermosa Beach, Inglewood, Lawndale, Lomita, Manhattan Beach, Palos Verdes, Ranchos Palos Verdes and all the surrounding cities, Redondo Beach, Rolling Hills Estates, Torrance, and some other cities that fall under Los Angeles, such as Harbor City, Harbor Gateway, San Pedro, and Wilmington. You'll want to research schools before you choose a city because there are a handful of schools in the South Bay that do fall under the umbrella of the Los Angeles Unified School District, including Lomita, Harbor City, Carson, and a few more. I won't be able to cover all these cities in just one video, but I'll try to touch on most of them. So let's start with just south of LAX, El Segundo. It's the first city of the South Bay. El Segundo is a quaint town, and even though it doesn't have the word beach in its name, it does have ocean access as long as you're okay with a beach boxed in by LAX to the north, the Chevron oil refinery to the south, and the Hyperion water reclamation plant residing between the residential neighborhoods and the surf. Buyers searching for homes in this area will find a mix of architectural styles, including mid-century modern homes, a lot of Mediterranean mission style, and even colonial revival style homes. There are also a number of townhome communities in this neighborhood. Most of the neighborhoods are walkable to the downtown area, which has a lot of boutique style shops and restaurants. It's very cute. And many aerospace and technology companies call El Segundo home, making it perfect for engineers and technology workers who are looking for that small town feel and easy access to the office. Sepulveda Boulevard separates the residential and business areas of El Segundo. It runs through the city, so you'll find tree-lined streets to the west and commercial districts to the east. A variety of airlines and aerospace companies also have their homes in El Segundo, and the toy company Mattel also has its headquarters in El Segundo. Standard Oil Company, which is now called Chevron, founded El Segundo in 1911 to build an oil refinery and create a town for their workers. But the refinery still exists, so if you don't want to live near a refinery or near the airport pollution, you'll want to check out some of the other South Bay cities. Just south of El Segundo, Manhattan Beach is known as one of the best beach communities in America. It's famous for its beautiful beaches, great surf, volleyball tournaments, and multi-million-dollar oceanfront homes. But what's cool about Manhattan Beach is you have multi-million-dollar real estate, but mixed in with this laid-back surf vibe because the El Porto section of Manhattan Beach is known for some of the best surfing on the West Coast. GQ recognized Manhattan Beach as one of the 6 best beaches in the nation, and Forbes ranked the Manhattan Beach Unified School District as the 6th best in the country. Manhattan Beach provides that quintessential beach town vibe with much less traffic than most of the greater Los Angeles area, and has a very quaint, walkable downtown with a very strong culinary scene, lots of designer boutiques, and you'll find plenty of different architectural styles, including craftsman, mid-century modern, a lot of Mediterranean style homes, and recently a huge wave of that modern farmhouse style home. I have several videos that go into all the different neighborhoods within Manhattan Beach, so you'll definitely want to check those out after this one. Now, as you go a little farther south, down Sepulveda Boulevard, you'll find the adorably quaint town of Hermosa Beach. Hermosa also has multi-million-dollar strand front homes and those flat stretches of walk streets inland a little from the beach. And then the Hermosa Valley, which has a great green belt running through it. And then the most affordable section of Hermosa is east of Pacific Coast Highway in the hill section. Hermosa is home to world-famous beach volleyball tournaments, surfing contests, and a triathlon every year. And it's also an art haven, hosting lots of creative festivals, sunset concerts in the summer. It's such a great town. Now, like Manhattan Beach, Hermosa has a great downtown area known as the Pier Avenue, which has a great night scene, lots of restaurants and bars, and it also has its own iconic pier, and of course, great surf. Just south of Hermosa Beach is the largest of the 3 beach cities, Redondo Beach. Redondo is another idyllic city by the ocean with award-winning schools, and it's also known for great surf and flat stretches of sand. It also has a large marina, which is a boat owner's heaven. I have a whole playlist of videos on Redondo Beach, so if you want to learn more about Redondo, you are definitely going to want to check those out, including the pros and cons of living in Redondo, the cost of living, and a breakdown of all the different neighborhoods. I go over the difference between north and south, so if you want to learn more about Redondo, you're definitely going to want to check those out. Now, moving away from the beaches, Hawthorne has seen a recent boom due to buyers working in aerospace and engineering. Conveniently located just minutes from LAX, Hawthorne is perfect for people thinking of moving to the South Bay because the neighborhood is bordered by the 405 to the west and the 105 to the north, which puts most of Los Angeles within reach, but still a great suburban town. It's also become highly popular as people have been priced out of the beach cities. But the western part of the city, known as Holly Glen, is adjacent to Manhattan Beach and all the great amenities. It's just a little bit more affordable. Families are drawn to the area because of the award-winning Wiseburn School District and the Da Vinci School, which is a highly acclaimed charter school with a project-based learning approach. Now, that said, Hawthorne is quite large and has many different micro areas within the city, which can all have a very different feel. So if you're considering living in Hawthorne, definitely reach out so we can discuss the best areas for what you're looking for. Hawthorne is also home to several gated communities, if that's of interest. I did a full video on the largest gated community called 360 Southbay, and I'll include links to all the videos I mentioned in the description of this video. Home to beaches, museums, and parks, Torrance is the South Bay's suburban paradise. I think Torrance is what most people think of when they think a suburb of Los Angeles. It's bordered by Palos Verdes to the south and Redondo Beach to the west, and by design, it feels like it's off the beaten path and away from Los Angeles. Central Torrance is home to many gated communities, but most of Torrance is made up of largely single-family homes, varying in architectural styles, but there's a lot of mid-century and Mediterranean-style homes with larger lots, so you definitely get more for your money in Torrance than in the beach cities. It has a more traditional suburban feel with front and backyards. The homes are set back from the street, and many lots are large enough for a pool. Torrance also has over 30 parks, so lots of open green space. And if you love shopping, you'll be happy to know that the Del Amo Fashion Center, one of the largest malls in California, is located in the heart of Torrance. Torrance is quite large with 4 different zip codes, each of which has their own high school. And while it's grown over the years, the original borders of Torrance is the area known as Old Torrance. This is a historic overlay zone featuring early 1900s craftsman bungalows, Spanish-style bungalows with a really quaint downtown area that has that real old world charm. This is also where Wilson Park is. It's home to one of the best farmers markets in all of California. And I did a full video on Old Torrance, so you can check that out as well. So those would be my top picks for neighborhoods in the South Bay. Other neighborhoods to consider, depending on your budget, are anything in the Palos Verdes Peninsula. Inglewood, which is home to the now famous SoFi Stadium, has become a real estate hotspot recently. And Gardena is another really cute South Bay city to check out, particularly the area known as El Camino Village, if you're looking for a more suburban, mid-century style California neighborhood. Now, I know I threw a lot of information at you in this video, so if you have any questions, do not hesitate to reach out. I've got your back when moving to the South Bay and any of the surrounding areas. If you love these videos, I'd be so grateful if you could hit that thumbs up button and give it a like. And I will include all the videos I mentioned in the description below, so be sure to check those out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.